Hey crafters, welcome back to another Crafty Creations video by Kalisha. For the wreath we will be creating today, these are some of the things that you will need. Let's get started on making our wreath. For this wreath, I have decided to do curl bundles. You will have a total of 44 bundles that you will need. Each bundle will have 3 curls in it, and we are cutting them all at 9 inches. For this wreath, I have decided to do 3 different curl bundles. The first being taking one of your burlap meshes, rolling that up first, and then taking a solid black, putting that in the center, and then taking another burlap and rolling that up and placing it on top. Then you will take one of your pipe cleaners that you have cut in half, and you will then twist it to combine all 3. The second bundle is going to be a black mesh, and then in the center you're going to do a burlap, and then on top of that it will be a black. So then you'll have 2 blacks, 1 burlap. And then once again you take your pipe cleaner and then you bundle it all up together. For the third and final bundle that I decided to add, you're going to just do 3 black curls all together, and you'll just take your pipe cleaner and tie them up. When you are complete, you should have a total of 44 bundles. That is 21 all black bundles, 11 black with 1 burlap bundle, and 12 burlap with 1 black bundles. Once you have all your bundles made, let's get started on forming our wreath. For our wreath, we are using an 18-inch wreath frame from the Dollar Tree. I have decided to alternate between the different bundles. So first I used the bundle that had the 2 burlaps and 1 black, and then I did an all black. And then after the all black, I added the one that was 2 blacks and 1 burlap. And then after that, I added another all black, and then I just kept going until my wreath was completed. This is what your wreath will look like once you have all your bundles added on. Look how big and beautiful and full that wreath looks. Now let's get started on making our bow. For the first ribbon, I am going to be using this black and cream lined ribbon that I was gifted from my mom. I am doing a 28-inch tail, and then I am doing 6-inch loops. I am going to do a total of 6 loops, and that's 3 on each side. For the second ribbon, I am going to use this burlap ribbon that is lined with plaid, black and white plaid strips on the side. This ribbon I got from Hobby Lobby. Now, although you're going to see me do 28-inch tails for this, don't do it. I ended up cutting it, so I would just, if I was you, I would just do 8-inch tails. Then again, I did 3 loops of 6 inches. Then after creating that bow, you're gonna see me place multiple different ribbons up to it to see which one I wanted to do next. But then I decided to go with this mesh ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree in a cream color. Also, once again, you'll see me do a long strip, but please do not just cut it at 8 inches because I decided not to in the end. I only did 2 6-inch loops for that. And then for our final ribbon, it's a ribbon that I also got from the Dollar Tree that's burlap with black polka dots. I did 5.5-inch loops for that, and then I did 8-inch tails. Once you have all your ribbons that you're going to use to make your bow, then I grabbed a black zip tie, and then I also grabbed a whole pipe cleaner and stuck that through before I tightened it all the way so that I would be able to have something to connect my bow to my wreath with. Now let's go ahead and get started on placing our bow. I decided to place my bow in the center of my wreath, but you are more than welcome to place yours wherever you would like. Once you figure out where you would like it, then take that pipe cleaner that you added and just tie it to the back of the frame so that your bow will be connected to your wreath. Then I am going to take my the black and cream lined ribbon, and I decided to make it look like it was draping. So then I pleated it in, took a half of a pipe cleaner, and then connected that to the wreath frame. Once I finished draping the ribbon on each side, I decided to dovetail the ends of this ribbon. Once you finish dovetailing your ribbon, then you can decide where you would like to place your welcome sign. I decided that I wanted mine at the bottom, and then that is when I decided that I did not want those long tails, so then I cut them. Once again, I cut those tails at 8 inches, and then I dovetailed the burlap with plaid, and then for the mesh ribbon, I just cut that, and then for the polka dot ribbon, I dovetailed that in. Now you'll just see me working out my ribbon, my bow, I mean, sorry. I'm just fixing my loops, placing them where I would like, and fluffing them out so that I can see what my bow looks like. While looking at my wreath, I thought that adding flowers would add another layer of to it. So I decided to use these flowers that I got from JoAnns. I'm not sure what kind of flowers they are, but I thought they would go nice. And then I was like, oh, my sign has holes in it, so either I can fill it in or I can add flowers, which the flowers just fit in there perfectly. I just pushed them through, and then that was that. So after seeing if I liked it, I decided to go with the flowers. Once I figured that I really liked the flowers, I decided to glue them down. I glued them to the ribbon, and then I also glued them to my welcome sign. You will also see that the E was covered up a lot by the flower. At some point, I decided I didn't like that, and I wanted the E to be seen, so I decided to cut down the flower. So I made it, instead of it being a really big flower, I cut it down to like really small. To connect my sign to my wreath, I decided to add some of these cable tie mounts. I just added adhesive to it and some hot glue around it. I placed 2 on there, and then I took 2 full pipe cleaners and added those to the welcome sign. And then I was able to place my sign onto my wreath where I liked it. Once you have everything connected to your wreath that you had to add, like your bow and your ribbon that you draped in and your sign, you can go back and tie your zip ties down and then push them inside so that they're not sticking out, so they won't be able to scratch anything. Once that is done, then you have completed your wreath. While holding my wreath up, I saw that my W for the welcome was kind of leaning down, so I decided to add just a little bit of glue to it and then just held it to the bottom of the ribbon, so just so that it can stay in place. And this is our finished product, a lovely black and burlap themed welcome wreath that is surely to look great on any door or wherever you decide to place it. Thank you once again for joining me in creating this lovely wreath. I can't wait to create something else with you guys. Bye!